trot, go the other way. I said, let's trot. Oh, let's trot. Can you hear me now? I'm gonna try again. Up better? I can hear you. So maybe I can hear you now. So we don't want to change that. But what you need to do is you get this strap and then you press the plus a couple of times.
You got it, Quinn?
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, well, just a little canter to the right, because there are a couple things we've got to do. Oh, is that her whip?
Yeah.
Your whip fall off? Did your whip fall off? Okay.
I think it did. Look, it's what you were.
All right. All right. Okay. We want to walk for a sec. Now, so you have a very important basic problem. When you try, it's interesting to take the speaker holder, the belt, and turn it around so it's behind you, because maybe it's an optical illusion. Just, yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah, just right there. Okay. Now, when you trot and when you canter, for me, and I'm telling you this not because this is what it is. Okay, just know that. I get right into it. When you're trotting and you're cantering, this horse is on the forehand. Yeah, but you can't be, right? For where you're going, right? Prix St. George, not on forehand stuff, right? Now, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. That just means you don't know how to get it there, right? And so when you trot and when you canter, when you let the horse go, you should look like the shoulders are higher than the hind end, and then the forehand, the neck come up out of it this way, right? And when he goes, he's a little separate behind your leg, your position with his hind leg, and he hits the ground hard at the front legs. I can fix it. It's an easy fix, so don't panic, okay? Now, and so then when you canter, kaplop, 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 right? So he doesn't really have a va-va-boom canter, right? Va-va-boom, like trajectory, right? You don't have it. You go pop, 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 pop. So that puts you in the 6 range of what your scores are, and that's obviously what you got, right? But that probably is the one reason you're not at 7s, right? You're 70%. 70% isn't that hard anymore with the new judging and everything. But just know, because you missed me saying, a judge is top international judges are supposed to give a 7. That's the basis. They're supposed to give the 7 if the horse is is performing at the level what you expect to perform at that level, right? If they're up to that point, they're uphill and they're collected and engaged and they're performing properly, it's a 7. If they're on the forehand, doing the same thing, it's a 6. If they're on the forehand and they're not engaged, it's a 5. If you missed this, I said it to the earlier person. If it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, but then it's good, 8. That means you've got the energy and more volume and power and swing through the body. And then 9 tends to depend on your transitions and before and afters. Got it? All right. So now what you need to do, is it okay can you ride this horse with a second whip?
Yeah. Yeah.
The second whip.
Does anybody have a second whip? We'll go get it.
Maybe. Does anybody have one in the trailer?
Oh, let's get a stick off a tree. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I do, but I can't get in it. My key's up at the...
Biomechanic. You understand the biomechanics? Okay. So when you're doing it, I have to repeat. I should have just given a lecture on it first, and then I wouldn't have to repeat it 6 times. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm made for it. So you have to make this horse step to come more up and carry his shoulders, you have to engage more of the hind leg, right? And a lot of times when people start riding through dressage, they're more worried about keeping their head in the right place, and they never use their leg, and they just concentrate on the head, right? And they hold the head down the right, hold the head down left. It's very normal, very natural to do. But in the end of the day, if you're not careful, it just makes the horse not have any power in the hind legs or reach in the hind leg under the body, because when the hind leg comes up under the body, so when you go to the right hind should be coming up to your left, the left hand. That brings it, and that as that does that, then she lifts up more and more in the shoulders, and then all of a sudden it carries the shoulders. Got it? So you're always riding the inside hind up to the outside rein, and your inside leg rides the when you step down your inside leg. Look, she's back already.
I know.
Wow. So when you then use your inside leg to push the inside shoulder over to the outsides by stepping down, it pushes it over. That brings the horse up this way because the horse is going like this, right? And then comes over like that.
The inside leg should bring the inside shoulder as well.
Yeah, the inside leg is at the girth, and you step down in it and squeeze it, so you're pushing, bringing that right hind up to that left hand. Got it? So we need that. You were fast. Are you on a track team?
Thanks, Quinn.
Hi, cutie. You are so.
Thank you.
Right.
Spanish, yeah.
Okay. So now I want you. This is going to be a little weird, but it's going to fix you. Okay. So now I want you to take your reins shorter. Now, I do not want you to tap behind your legs. This is only going to be a shoulder thing. Okay, now you're going to take your rein shorter. You're going to change this horse in front of us, right? Now you're going to come out here, keep walking. You don't have to pull him more in frame. You just now have to ride a turn on the forehand walking out there in the middle. And it's not because you're going to pull your right leg back. You're going to put your right leg forward, and you're going to tap him a little bit on the right shoulder and turn her off the right leg to the swinger out left. But turn, walk, turn, give. That's enough. Don't hit more. Now, use your right leg forward. Push the right shoulder to the left again. Give. There. But see, already the horse is more uphill for us to see. Do everyone see that? Okay. Okay. So that's all you need to do. It's there to be had. You just didn't know it, maybe. Now give with your left hand.
She's been trying.
Now through your small circle, put your right leg on the girth and squeeze it, and pick your right rib cage up to your left hand to ride him uphill to his outside shoulder, which is his point of balance. Now turn on the forehand in your mind, right leg, step right, tap on the right shoulder, give. That's enough. One time with love. There. Do you feel how he gave and got throughness in the neck? And you got it not because you bent him with the right rein to get it. It's because you pushed his hind leg up under his body and moved him up off the shoulder, so he came through to his aids. That's throughness. When people think throughness, they just think they're going to bend. They're going to be through. Going to bend right through. Bend right through. Wrong. Throughness is from the hind leg all the way through the body to the hand. Got it? So does that make sense now? Because if it doesn't, you say stop, repeat. Right? You got it? Okay. So step into your right leg, but don't lean right. Keep your body up to your left hand. Squeeze your right leg to push him up to the. There. Nice. It picks you up 2 levels. That alone will get you the 6, 5, 7 if you can do all the movements too. But there he's uphill. Make sense to you?
Yeah.
Feel better? Okay, now we're going to do this with a little more energy, right? Walk. It's not that you're going to hold him. It's that you're going to ride him up into glory, right? You're going to ride him up. Come on up. We love up. Give. Tap on the right shoulder a little bit. There. Give. He gets softer in the pole, doesn't he? Because of throughness. That means that the energy in the hind leg came all the way up through to your hand, and he carried his pole up. So you're uphill now. Got it? So but now don't be greedy. Go smaller. That doesn't mean you have to be harder on them. Doesn't mean you have to hold harder. It's close your right hand, not pull your right hand right, but close your right fingers. Now, smaller. So to get them smaller, you bend your left leg back to get your haunches in moment. Haunches in with your left leg. Good. Now, up off the right shoulder with the right leg. Uphill. Now, that's it. Now, haunches in for one moment with your left leg back. Engage. Good girl. Now, move them up off to the left with your right leg. Hey, that was good. Now you're making me look good. You can come back. But that was good, right? Do you feel it? Okay, now, come on now. We're going to put the pedal to the metal here now, right? Up, 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 give. Now you're going to take your reins shorter. You're going to keep your hands together, and you're going to make sure you keep your right leg forward, and we're only going to we're not hitting the horse behind your legs. You're not the level for behind your leg. It's the shoulder. It's going to fix you, okay? Trot. Sitting trot, rising trot, up, 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 up. Now put your hands together. Take your reins a little shorter. You're leaning right. Now, right leg. Now, while you're trotting, think a little turn on the forehand off the right shoulder, but don't lean right. Get with your left hand. Turn on the forehand while you're trotting. That's it. Give. That's getting your throughness and suppleness, correct? Do it again. You stay up to the left. Tap on the right shoulder. Tap on the right shoulder. Give. Bravo. Feel better? Yeah, it has to. It looks much better. Now, so now you've got your throughness. Now you need your engagement, right? Throughness. Now, haunches in, lean left. Good. Shoulder 4, right leg, turn on the forehand, right leg. Get up to the left. Haunches in one stride with your left leg, collect. Right leg, uphill. Ah, good riding. We can see it happen. How do you feel? Good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up. Hill, uphill, uphill. Give. Good. There you go. Now rising trot. Don't pull on the reins. Now you need to pick your reins up shorter, not because I want you to hold them harder, but I want you to get your hands away from your stomach. Now, up, up, up. Now tap on the right shoulder, like you're doing a turn on the forehead. There. See, immediately it goes more over the back. Does everyone see that? Okay. Up, up, up. Now engage left leg, haunches. And up. Forehand. That's good. Up off forehand. You do this, this horse will change before your eyes. Right? Do it for a week. You'll call me up and say thank you very much, Linda. Up, give. Up, give. Up, give. Up, give. All right, now you're going to sit it. You're going to lean out left. Stay up to the left with your right side. Take your now the head's flex left. So now you're going back down into the right shoulder. Everyone see her go down to the right shoulder? Anybody see it? I thought. Right leg, get up, lean left. Step up right, left to mean. Step up left, step up left. There. Now you have a different throughness in the neck. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
It's because you've got to get your right side up towards your left hand a little bit and tap on the right shoulder. That's it. I like that better. How do you feel?
Good.
Okay. Have you had this before?
Yeah, definitely.
For the rest of, yeah, but now for the rest of your life, right? Right? This is the moment.
I got it on video.
They had a song that, right? This is the moment, right? Cool. That's good. That's a girl. That's a girl. Now walk. Now, don't stop riding. Ride the right shoulder. Step in your right leg. Put your right leg forward. Tap on the right shoulder. Push him up to the left hand. Got it. Give. Again. Do it again. Soft. Good. Again. Punches in. That's it. But see now, when we look at it, everyone can see the right hind is going up to the left foot, right? And that's correct. Come on, ride it. If he goes around and he drops his haunches to the right, then he's not good. Get him up. Okay, now off the right. Good. You got it? Now, you're going to do a small circle and you're going to think haunches in just with your left leg back. Like you're going to do a pirouette, but you don't. Turn. But you ride the right shoulder up to the left. Good. Now hold. You're fine. Stay there. Hold. Stay there. Hold. Stay there. Hold. Now, right lead canter. with your right. No, don't pull your right leg back. Your right leg, tap on the right shoulder. I love what you got. I love what you got. Good. But see, that was uphill. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
That was a good moment in time. That was one of those moments in time you want to keep remembering, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. What is he going to do? He's trying to go sleep on us. Come on. Come on. Pick him up with your right leg. Pick him up with your right leg. Not bend your leg. Put your leg on him at the girth. Right leg up. You sit up tall. Ah, now we got a canter for Pre-St. George. Agree? Feel the difference?
Yeah.
It looks really good. Up alongside, you stay up. Get he up with the right side. Pick him up with the right. So he's up off the forehand. That's a girl. Sit up tall. Sit up tall. Now you're not going to lean. Right leg picks him up. Pick him up with your right leg. Pick him up with your right leg. Tap, up, tap, up. Good. Up, up, tap up. Now hold him up in that canter with your right leg, because that's beautiful. Linda would really like that if I was judging. Up, 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 up. You fell into the inside. You rode that too deep, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Come on, you did that to see if I was watching, right? Come on, you can't do that. Up. You stay up there and right up in the corner. Up in the corner. Deepness is not the answer. It's throughness that's the answer. Throughness, that's it. Across the diagonal. Straight up, we're going to do a change. Straight up, 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 left leg, change. Good. Okay, walk. Stop. Okay, now, I can tell you that you got that on video.
I got it on video.
I can tell you that canter to the right was really good. You did that change and you went down 2 points in your quality of the canter
Mm-hmm.
when you did your change to the left. Okay? After. Now, we haven't practiced it to the left, so we'll give you that, right? Right? I give you that, right? But you did not have your left leg riding the left side before you did the change. It's the same thing that Hannah did a little bit. She rides her left leg so far back, so when it changes, it's not getting him up off the left shoulder. Before the change, they change and it sort of hangs at you, right? In other words, you'd have problems with 3s, 2s, and 1s because every time you change, it's gonna. Well, aren't we gonna do 3s, 2s today?
Tell.
Okay.
You should tell her.
But well, but that's why.
Yeah.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
That's what we're realizing.
Right? Yeah, I'm getting nothing for that. Right? Okay. I'm kidding.
Thanks for sharing the wisdom.
But it's down there on the left, and there you're stuck, right? And then he changed, but because he immediately wanted to fall down on that left shoulder, be down on the forehand from being up, it almost looked like he had a little roll in him, like a little loss of balance in the change, after the change, right? So your left leg, when you change right to left, you have to have him almost flexed left, or think leg-yield off the left shoulder before you change, so you'll have your inside leg in action before the change, so the change is uphill and clean, and not that he falls down in the left shoulder and goes kaplopita, right? So when you have problems with your changes, that's what happens, right? Not anymore. Because you now know, right? So if it goes down, you know it's because you don't have your old outside leg or your new inside leg on the horse before the change. Got it? Make sense? That's a lot of words, but it makes sense. Got it? So now we're going to do the turn on the forehand and tap on the left shoulder and get him more up off the left shoulder. Now you know how to do it, right? You know how to do it because you did it the other way, right? You're not. Oh, you're leaning back, way back left to use your left leg. Did you feel that? Yep. Can't do that. You got to ride the horse forward. You're riding the horse's hind leg up under your seat to your hands. You don't lean back and pull him back. That's the kind of riding we don't like to see anymore. There you go, give. Ah, piece of cake. Wasn't that easier? Nope. You can't bend your legs back anymore when you change. I'm not saying that they should be forward, but you when you bend your leg back, you don't have the strength in your thigh and your hips to keep yourself up. You with me? And that's what you've got to work on. So this is your problem thing. This is not the horse problem, right? Okay? So now you have the outside rein, and he's walking, but he's not through enough because I don't see him going with his left. That's a girl. Ah! Love it. That's it. That's your collected walk. And see, if you rode straight, like you did there before I talked about it, 6. Judges, make it easy for him, huh? Make it hard. Make him find, is it a 7 or an 8? Not 6, right? You step up. Step up. That's a girl. Own yourself. I love it. I love it. Yes. Now, so you're going to think of it. Now you're going to do the canter. So in your mind, you don't have to show me. In your mind, you're doing a little turn on the forehead. A little haunches in. A little turn on the forehead. Separate times. Little haunches in. Left lead canter with your left leg and your rib cage up to your right hand. Canter. Come on. Stop. Why did you want to sit heavier in your left seat, though? You. Okay, I know you didn't do it conscious, but I'm making you conscious, right? Everything was ready. All you had to do was canter, but you weren't. I think you were in the left seatbelt or something. What do you think? I know that's the fun part.
Trying to, like, I wasn't as big reaction with my legs, so I think
Yeah, but then
trying to almost create the tail.
right, and that means you boot him a little bit with your leg, or you pick your body up and say, "Wake up, son," or tap him a little bit on the left shoulder. But don't sit back and drive him back into it, right? Tap him up, tap him up. Give with your hands. Now haunches in. Good. Canter. Left leg. Pick up your left side. Go. Come on. Yeah. Good. Now we got it. Up, up. You're leaning way left. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see that? Did you feel how far you lean left? I want you to lean right and get off your right hand a little bit. You have the same problem I had when I was younger. You get up over to the right. Pick your left side up. Now, just still, you're leaning left, and when you go around the corner, did you get that? Because it's really obvious there.
Mm-hmm.
You're going around the corner, and you're leaning left, and the horse is falling left. You're still falling left. Okay, walk. Now don't lean left, lean right. Take your left rein shorter, not your right hand. See, you're dominant with your right hand. I was the same way. I'm going to tell you a story. Well, stop for a second. See, you're dominant with your right hand the whole time. Your right hand is stronger, and the horse is falling to the left. Lighten up your right hand. So my horse, my horse that I made the Olympic team on and everything. He was a tough son of a gun. I mean, I learned to ride. I went through short hills all the time to try to figure out what I was doing because I had no one to help me. I sat like you sat, like you're sitting down, and I could do to the left on a 20-meter circle, to the left, everys or twos, like that. I go to the right, I couldn't even get threes to the right, more or less twos and ones, because I had locked my position and no one told me that I did just what you're doing now. So you really have to concentrate on this. This is very serious. You can't let yourself, you're dominating your riding with your right side.
So
And you're hanging right. Yeah, no, seriously, you asked me. Yeah, you're holding this and you're leaning this way instead of riding them up that way to your hand.
Okay.
So you've got to pick yourself up and sit back down and go like this around and get this up, not hold this way. You'll see it on the video. I know I'm digging deep into you, but this is what you need. That's why I'm here, someone like I'm here, right? To find these little things that you can work on. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Curious if we try half fast because after I have I walking for
supposed to be down in your left leg. We'll do a half pass, but you're supposed to be down your left leg, but you got to keep your left hip up because you're riding the haunches.
This is so difficult.
Okay? All right. Sometimes when people say someone's, I mean, that doesn't mean George is wrong. It doesn't mean, but people relate things that they see to people differently. You know what I mean? Right? And he probably wants you to stay upright to the right when you have pass left, and you're probably leaning left, right? Is that what he's saying? You probably are. You probably are because you're holding your right hand and you're going left like this. You probably are. So he probably said sit here. But sitting up here just means that you've got to unlock yourself and let yourself come up to the right. So you can sit to the right. You're holding the right to sit right. Right? Does that make sense to you? I mean, it's a lot and you can't see yourself, but you will see it on the video, right? That is your little trouble point here, right? Because the canter to the right, when you got it, was really good. Canter left is a little problem. This here was the problem, really obvious. We now know what your problem is. But it's a fixable problem. It's just, you got to keep knocking your head a little bit and say, I got to let go. I can't ride this horse just with sitting heavy right, pulling myself left and pulling on the right rein. You have to let your hips go and get up to the right shoulder and use your left leg. Okay, so, all right, so I'm going to get you there. I know it's a lot of talk, but you got to hear it, right? Do a turn on the forehand left. And yeah, now you're not going to take, I see something else, but I'm not going to bring that up yet. Take your rein shorter and do a small circle, turn on the forehand off your left leg, walking. Let go of the right hand. Now, you step into your left leg, and while you're walking, I want you to post up off your left leg to the right. Step down to your left, post up, and keep yourself right. Yep, yeah, good, sit. Now sit. Now you're in the center of the horse. Awkward? A little bit, because you want to pull that right side and lean back left. See, you're correct. You feel it? Rising trot, up over your right knee again. Yeah. Now stay up. Already it's better. But you're not going to dominate your ride with your right hand. Walk. Don't lean left. Sit up right here. Sit up. There. See, you started to lean left. Did you feel it? Then you found yourself back up to the right. Don't pull on the right. Take your left rein shorter. You can actually, I'm not going to say you can do this for the rest of life, but right now, if you let go of your right hand a little bit and you raise your left hand a little bit, you'd sit better because you've got yourself locked in. Put your left leg forward. You can give a little bit with your right hand, raise your left hand up just a smidge. That's this much. Up. Now give. Isn't that better? Isn't he better? Because now you're up on top of the horse. Because when you raise your left hand, this is biomechanics of a person. You raise your left hand, you raise your left rib cage, you raise your left chest, your shoulder, and then you can't lock down into it. Now, feel that? Raise your left hand up. Doesn't that make you sit over to the right more? For the rest of your life. There's the answer, right? So, no one except this group is going to know the secret of why you ride your left hand higher than your right all the time for the rest of your life, right? There. Now, trot. You're not going to clamp down and pull on that right rein. You're going to tap on the left shoulder, raise your left hand up, lean out to the right. Tap on the left shoulder. That's our girl. There you go. Linda's happy. Time for lunch. Don't lean back left. Get up, get up, get up. Feel like you're leaning out on the centrifugal force to the right. Give with your right hand. Up, up, up. Now walk. Now don't pull your left leg. It's really good. Walk. Stay up there, canter. Stay up there, stay up, canter. Tap with the whip on the left shoulder, not the hind legs. Their shoulders. Get up. Don't lean, Jolene. Come on, get out there. There's a song called that, I think. Get up. Doesn't that feel better? Now, get up, don't lean. Your right rein's too strong. Your right rein, get off your right rein. Ride your left hand up a little bit. Hold it up, soften your right. Left hand up, soften the right. See, better canter. Does everyone see that? Still leaning a little bit on the left shoulder. Everybody see that? Enthusiastic group. Yeah! Come on. Up.
Wake up.
There you go. Now we got a canter to die for, right? Got it? Yeah, okay, now, right across the diagonal, do one change. Don't change this position. Now, soften. Good. All right. Now, you're going to come across again. Now, you're going to not pull your legs back so far. Giddy up. There you go. You got the right shoulder up. Good. Now, you're going to come across, put your left whip on the shoulder. Up. Good. Right shoulder. Good. You better? No, he's still,
Nice.
get him up, get him up, get him up. Go, you're lean. It's all gone, right? Giddy up, left rein up. No, he's still bent right. Turn left. Walk. Stay out to the right, put your flexion left, get off your right hand. There, give. It's hard for you because you did two, but then by the time you keep going, you really go right back into your comfort zone. Comfort zones are a bitch like that because you keep falling back into it. I mean, they just sit there and lay waiting for you, right? Right? But that's what happened to you. So let's see you do rising trot. Is that my next person down there in the corner? Okay, now don't lean left. Get out there. Feel like you're falling off the right side of the horse for a while. Just enjoy it. Fall off right. Get off your right hand. Raise your left hand a little bit. Skip on the right. There, yeah. There you got your flexion. Now you don't have to bend it more. But now you have your flexion in the pole. Not that he has to go lower. Doesn't he feel different?
Yeah.
Now raise your left hand up. You've got the throughness up. Then relax. Sit. Looks really good. No, but then you close. Yeah, but that's all right. But you're comfortable holding on the right rein so much up till this moment in time that when now it's going out, they feel like they're falling out. You don't want him to fall out, but he needs to go out to get his scope and the quality of his gaits back in your throughness. And then it's your outside rein straightens and controls. But your right hand can't sit there and hold on, right? You got to do a little half hold. We love him. Oh, slow down, go, slow down, go, slow down, go. Oh. But the right side rides up. He's right up to the left. You're right up to the left. Oh. That's you. You've got to feel it, to discuss it with your horse, right? With me? It looks really good. This horse is moving now, right? Whoa. So now we're going to have the half pass. But this is going to be your hard way, right?
Right.
All right. Ride your half pass. I'm happy. Don't you fall left. Don't you fall. That's no good. I can see you going. I saw you going. Stay out there. But that's correct. See, so George is telling you the same thing. It's just that I walk. That wasn't so bad, right? That's right. But see, so George says you got to lean more right. But now you know why, because I told you how to why you're doing the wrong thing, right? You with me? But yeah, when you were up to the right and gave the right hand and flexed him left for your direction, you were in the right place. Correct? And it was easy. Okay. I like it. It's easy, right? I know. I think I don't know what time or now I'm behind two people.
It should be the.
Oh no, you're not behind.
Okay, I'm not doing her.
Yeah, it is. This is
The buckskin. Okay.
I think it's
Thank you. Someone keep me straight.
Yeah.
I get into teaching and I don't even know what time it is. I do, but you see, every corner you make when you go left, you want to lean left, and you've got to get out of that. You have to stay up to the right, because that made all the difference in him, right? Because this is a nice horse, but you can't, when you ride this, then you have your quality of your gaits back, especially the canter, right? You're only going to use the whip. You gotta use the whip like you ride in the Spanish riding school. You know how to use it? No, that means you hold the whips higher, and so you're riding through to the poles, right? Get whips up. The point of your whips up. That's it. Like you're going through the pillars. Yeah, but you're leaning right. That's a girl. Get that left leg over there. Working. There you go. Good. Okay? Now, keep both of the whips straight up so they're on their shoulders. That's it. Oh, yeah. Don't lean, don't lean, don't lean. Good. All right. I love it. You got to feel good. It's really good. Now, you are not coming up here right in front of us and lean left, are you? Okay. Out the door to the right. Right out the door to the right. Good girl. Up, up, super. Straight. Get off your right hand. You're losing that throughness on the left because of your right hand. You were getting comfortable. You can't get comfortable. You got to have a little bit of agony here, right? You cannot pull on the right rein all the time. Down the long side, and he should flex left. Get off your right hand. There. That's all I want in life. That's good. That's it. That's not hard. It's just hard for you to let go, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I know. Don't lean. Don't lean. Easy to teach you guys. This is good. Now you're going to take your left rein shorter because in the end of the day, I don't want your left hand that high and your rein that long on the left side. Now you're going to be able to move your left hand when you need it up a little bit and then you put it back down. Good girl. Right? Now we're going to come across diagonal. I really like this. Different horse. Put your hand up. Down straight. Now go ahead, medium trot. More. Don't hit him. What are you hitting him behind for? Walk. Wait. Stop. Wait, stop. It was really, actually it was good enough. But there's a lesson to be learned here, right? You had everything good, and then you want more, and you tap him so it picks up one hind leg and he's out of balance? Wrong. Right? Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah,
If you're going to hit him, you put the whip up and tap on top of his croup. I'm serious, up higher. It's going to make a difference in your life right here. Okay? Now you're going to go down and do that. There. You're not going to hit him down on his thighs so he picks up his hind legs and runs away from your... He's not... You're going to go down. He's not going to run away from his hind leg. You're going to sit up, go down the long side. That's all right. But you see all of a sudden I heard you. Okay. You're going to go down the long side. Now you're going to listen to me, right? You're going to stay up to the left. You're going to get your right hand up once for flexion, supple left give. Relax. When you're going to go across a diagonal, you're going to raise the one whip up and just tap him lightly on top of his butt, and then keep your hands down so he has the balance from you with your hands so that he can come up and use his hind leg evenly behind. Now tap. Good. Tap on top. Feels different, doesn't it? Okay, don't lean. Don't lean. Get off your right hand. Too much right hand. Too much right hand. You're not using up the left leg. Get up, get up to the right. Diagonal. Hands down. Go. This looks good. Tap on top. That's a girl. Yeah, it's good. You pat and walk. See, so you've got to learn how to use the whip a little bit better. Does it make sense what I told you? It's easy to just carry those whips and hit them back there on the thighs and snap their hind legs and make them out of balance and make them uncomfortable. You just tap it up on top of his tail, his butt, and you're going to have gold coming out of it, right? Do you know what I mean? You sit up there. Yeah, you felt it, right? Then, yeah, but it makes sense, right? And so when you sit up there and you're asking him to go, it's not because you're letting go to go. You're sitting up and saying, okay, here come those hind legs and they're going to come up and we're going to go, whoa, whoa, right? So if you tap them like that, you go, people do that with Piaffe massage. It's wrong. Hitting them down low. You see them. They hit. And they don't understand what they're doing as far as to make the horse snap his leg, but not tuck his seat under and get more engagement behind. Got it? Good girl. You're done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We got to change over the